Hi guys, so I had a nice big lovely plan for my January TBR video, but I didn't finish it because I am currently redoing my intro and stuff. So for now, I am just gonna stick with my old formatting and pick books that I just specifically knew I wanted to read, and then next month we will go into the new formatting. Okay, cool beans. Alright, so this month, this is probably the shortest TBR that I've had in the entire year that I've been on the booktube. That is because these are some dense books, either in world building or just formatting, and they are all fantasy. So, let me tell you what I got going on. Firstly, I am super excited about this. I will be rereading The City of Brass. This copy is the ARC that I got in this quarter's Illumicrate box. I don't know why I want to read the ARC this time. Probably because it's not deceptively thin like the hardcover version is. The hardcover version has Bible thin pages, but at any rate, if I am correct, Bethany from Beautiful Bookish Bethany will be reading this month, and I will be buddy reading it with her. I think she said January, not February. If not, I'll be reading it in February. But it will be a reread for me, and I'm super excited to read it with other people. Courtney already read it. Like I said, I just flat out mailed it to Courtney and Katie from Read or Write. Courtney from Curious Courtney. I was just like, I need you to read it. I'll just send it to you. It's fine. Read it. It's not crazy, right? Anyway, Courtney has read it and she loved it and she's obsessed like I am. Now we're just waiting for Katie and Leanna, and then I will be reading it with Bethany. I will, of course, link my review for this channel down below so you can see how, for this channel, I'll link my review for that book down below so I'll link my review for that book down below so you can see how awesome it is. Okay, then, nextly, which I think I might also be buddy reading with Bethany. This is The Wizard's First Rule, it's just Wizard's First Rule by Terry Goodkind, which is the first book in the Sword of Truth series, of which there are a lot, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have the first 6. So, I like the old cheesy fantasy covers, even though Terry Goodkind hates this cover because it's not an accurate portrayal of what's in the book. I don't care. I like it. So I specifically hung down this one because I have the mass market paperback, and then I have a big floppy paperback with the newer cover. I wanted this one, so I got this one too. I really don't know what this one is about, and I don't want to know what it's about. It was just recommended to me from Leanna over at Leanna's. It was recommended to me by Leanna over at Leanna's library. She has them all. I was warned that one of them was a little weird, like book 4 or 3 or whatever. It's fine, but it's fantasy that has a little bit more romance in it than most of the other fantasies, which is what I like. Pretty much, I just want romance put in all of my genres. Okay, thanks. Then, there's this beauty. Tiger and the Wolf by Adrian Tchaikovsky. This is a fantasy set in a world that is all shifters, which I'm super stoked to read because I love shifters. It's just all of my favorite urban fantasies have a shifter love interest in them. In some of them it was coincidental, and some of them I looked for them because of that and then found out they were awesome. This one is set in a high fantasy world and they are all shifters, so I'm super stoked to read about that. That's really all I needed to know to buy it, to be honest, because I picked up the second one in a ARC. I was like, ooh, it's shifter fantasy. That's freaking awesome. I need it. And then I got home, and it's the second book in the series. So, I had to go find this puppy, which cost me 30 friggin' bucks. And it's huge. And the cover's gorgeous, even though Amazon sent it to me all ripped up. They're all different clans of shifters, and there's some kind of war or battle that ensues. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. And then the main character, I believe in this one specifically, is female. And then the third book, ooh, I forgot about that from my most anticipated video. The third book comes out this year, so I would like to get into these. And in my year of evening out how much adult and YA I've been reading, because I used to read strictly adult, and then I started reading a little more YA when I ran through all of the really good adult genres. And then Goodreads started recommending YA stuff, and then YA led me to BookTube, and then I've been basically reading all YA because that's just the recommendations I've been getting off of BookTube. So now I'm trying to even it back out, and I'm picking up more fantasy recommendations on like books and authors that I didn't know about before Goodreads and BookTube. So anyway, so I'm starting basically with a lot of firsts this month, so I can try to get like caught up on stuff. So then lastly, and I'm still not sure if I'm going to switch this for another of his books, I have Mistborn, The Final Empire's first book in the Mistborn trilogy. It's like a series now, but there's like a trilogy, and then there's like a redux second, I don't know. But anyway, this, I have a lot of copies of this damn book. I'm still not sure which of his books I want to start with, because I kind of want to start with Mistborn, and then I kind of want to start with Way of Kings, which is the first book in the Stormlight Archive. But the Stormlight Archive book, they big, y'all. So either way it go, I don't know. I don't know which one. So this spot is reserved for a Sanderson book, and this one has like metal alloy related magic system. This one I have no fucking clue, but I have read some Sanderson books and I loved them and was obsessed. So I just started picking up everything the man ever wrote that I can get my hands on. I don't know which one I want to read yet. What do you recommend I start with? I mean, I know this one is smaller and I could ideally get through this one quicker, but there's just something about the draw of a big book for me. It's just egotistical. Most of like, yeah, I read that giant book in like a week. Sure did. So I don't know which one, like, recommend one down in the comments. Or I can go on to Firefight, which is the second book in the Reckoners trilogy, the first one being Stillheart. This one's got like superhero based magic system. This one, I don't know what the fuck. And then this one has like the metal alloy based like magic system, which is also really cool. Like this one speaks to my comic book nerd. This one speaks to my everything else nerd. Help. These are the main books that I intend to read in January, and then of course I will pepper some urban fantasy up and through there. I don't know which ones yet. I'm kind of debating on, it's called the Broken something, whatever, Bitter Circle, Broken Stars, something with a B. Broken Destiny. So I could either start the Broken Destiny series by Janine Frost, which is separate from her other urban fantasy series that I've read, but I don't know. It's like a different world, a different system, but it has a lower on average rating than all of her other series, so I'm not sure. Or I could start the Hidden Legacy series by Alona Andrews, which I have all of these on Kindle as well, which are rated just as high as the Kate Daniel series, which y'all know by now I'm freaking obsessed with. They need to sell Kate Daniels merch. No, fuck it. I need current merch. Just current. That's it. Current merch. I'm good. Anyway, so I may start one of those in the midst of these. I don't know which, because I can't just hammer out fantasy like that. I need to read lighter stuff or in between. And I know Sanderson has like some humor in, at least he did in the books of his that I've read thus far. But these other authors I don't think are peppered with humor like that. I don't know. So I need a little bit of brevity to break up all of the like serious high fantasy questing and fuckery that's going on. So we'll see how that goes. But thus far, that's all I got for this TBR. And then whatever will go in the middle will be a surprise. But that happens all the time anyway. This time I just didn't lie to y'all and tell y'all I'm reading specifically these 13 books, and then I don't. I mean, I don't lie on purpose, but y'all know me. Y'all know how this goes. Who has completed these series? Like, specifically this one and this one. Because I don't know of anybody that's tried this one. No, two people, like Leanna and Bethany, have read these. I don't know anybody yet who's read these, so I would like opinions on both. Please, down in the comments. Let me know what you think. And that's all for this video today, guys. I will catch you later. Bye-bye now.